Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing. Today we have a track showcase, and this is a return, well, a remaster of one of our classic season tracks from way back in the pre-season where it first began. It was Sewer Speedway, created by Mr. Pants, and this is the sequel to that, Sewer Speedway 2. So from a first glance you can see the layout is very similar, however it looks very different. So as you saw, Cheese got here nice and early before the notification even went out today. Demons in the chat saying hot tub stream. No, but we have a toilet stream. And Wood saying hello in the chat. So head over, and before we take a look around, we will do the predictions. In fact, before we do the predictions, I do have, if we bring up the UI here, we have the viewer joining tick yes. So if you want to join, then make sure you use !join in the chat and you will be added into the list again, as we usually do, as an imposter. We see Wood already using that join command, and Cheese as well. So while we let this fill up, we can get the predictions started. We see Demon there as well. So Cheese, would you like to do the predictions, seeing as you're here? Just the usual DNF prediction, and we'll have a look around the track. Yeah, the normal one is in, yeah, the normal race one. So it doesn't have a grid start, unfortunately. So that is one thing that's quite different. It actually has sort of a drop down beginning, but you can order them. Now, of course, looking at this from a perspective of, there we go, got the prediction started. So you've got 2 minutes to make your predictions there. So thank you for that, Cheese. So of course, for the looking at this from a future season perspective and potentially replacing Sewer Speedway 1, I do prefer the grid starts. So if the creator of this does see this, whether that's something that could be changed, maybe. I mean, it's totally up to you. Otherwise, we do have this sort of drop-down pile-up start, which is usable, but not my preference. But that's a personal thing. But into the new layout. So we have a nice big sign that says Sewer Speedway as we go in. One of the other things I would say from a racing standpoint is everything's roofed in. Now, I know this is probably for cosmetics to make it look good from the outside. It's going to be very hard to see where the marbles are. We have to try and spot the names through the walls or follow certain ones into certain pipes. I quite like the transparent textures on the original track. You know, something we can deal with. And if it does come into a season, maybe something I'll just change myself. So of course we have the split into the 3 ways like with the original. You'll notice a lot of this follows pretty much the same sort of path, just with some revamped decorations and some slight changes to the way they go. So our 3 lanes come out sort of separated, and we have this nice like sewage effect into these gratings. Don't know how they did these gratings, so it looks like you would have had to make these individually, because I'm pretty sure that's not a texture. But it is grouped as a flat texture, probably using an invisible square over the top. Not entirely sure, but I do like it. Then into the toilet. So this bowl now is a toilet bowl, and this used to be a straight drop down for the shortcut, whereas now it looks like it splits off, so you can't just get a direct shot straight in, but it will make it better for you. Yeah, it does look very good. Of course, I've done a quick test just so I know how long a lap takes to make sure it's working. But yeah, very impressive. Cosmetically, very good looking track. This area I think is a bit wider now. There's a lot less obstacles in the way, so marbles get through here a lot smoother. There is protection here as you go into this drop down bit. Again, the nice sewage effect, and then through again less obstacles here, so less chance to see marbles flying backwards. That should keep the momentum going and the flow going through into the next area, which again is slightly different. We have the split area with 2 spinners in the middle, There is a potential shortcut here if you do drop short. Otherwise you're going around here past this nice sewage pipe, get under the roof. We've got the drop down holes that take you to the tier below. Otherwise this will take you all the way through to the next area. There is a chance to bounce over and grab this shortcut around here, but we are going to go back and look at the other route, because this I really like the look of. I know it's a texture in here, then they've used like a see-through exterior, almost like glass piping, but it's impressive. I really like the look of it, like a flowing water system. This track, what's that piece to show the creators change of preference? Yeah, they've really changed the way it looks. I like the gratings here as well. And yeah, their sort of style. I guess it shows some of their progression through the years as well, from the original look through to this one. We've got the sewage pouring out there, and then of course the bounce pad, which could get you through the shortcut. Otherwise, you'll be going around the longer way here. Then, as with before, there's the shortcut to the right. This will take you straight down, drop you out at the bottom. Otherwise, you'll be going this back route. And then we've got all the sewage pouring out and these little mounds that you can roll over. Now again, I know Cheese, you're a bit more advanced than me on map creation. These seem to be one piece, these bits on the ground, and they're very smooth. I don't know how that's done. It's one of the things I have no idea when it comes to building the track. It'd be quite beneficial for some of the ones I've been working on. But I don't know what shapes these are, how they're so smooth and round and sort of like bumps. Freeform. See, I haven't used freeform on just objects. I didn't even know you could, to be honest. Because can you freeform walls and floors and things like that? I don't know. But we won't get too sidetracked here, as the predictions have finished. And yeah, less obstacles, a lot less obstacles. So there's a shortcut through the middle, or we have these split pipes. That's how you did the grass for the highway. I see. And it goes into this very bright area at the bottom of the sewer, with a massive grating to the left, and of course a few different routes to take, different boosters, different obstacles, a few more pipes you have to navigate your way around, and then into the final pipe, which splits into three like it used to. We've got the shortcut pipe and then the two longer ones. It looks like this one's been fixed a bit, so you no longer get stuck in a bottom bit. You should run all the way through, and the shortcut pipe, of course, now going low instead of high. Yeah, I might have to have a go with free-forming terrain. And of course, what used to happen at the end is there'd be a gravity pipe, a gravity booster into a pipe that goes upwards. Now just drops you down to a portal, so a bit smoother for going back to the finish. Takes you all the way back up to the top, getting a bit lost. Of course, it will be a bit harder to track that. I'll have to make sure I'm on my game, trying to watch them come out at the top and back across the line. So it does have all the racing elements, so you can hold a race on it. It does have all the checkpoints, the finish. And so that is what we are going to do. So let's get it started. So it has randomized the order in here. So our imposters won't necessarily be starting at the front. However, the imposter Wood appears to have, and is taking an early lead. And hello Superboss, welcome. Yeah, less ascensions up into space, up into nowhere. So see the use of the new split there. Does are getting a very good drop through straight through the middle. Of course, with these pipes going opposite ways, you do roll around opposite to each other. There's a chance you can have a head-on collision, which will actually shorten your distance rolling around and send you straight down. And with there being less obstacles through this section, you can see the marbles actually travel through much easier, much quicker, so it keeps the momentum going. There's been a marble cam already for Wood, so currently in the 8th position. You can get a marble cam perspective through here. These boosters, pretty strong boosters, really good for getting you going through this zone. Red sus. Well, we have Imposter Wood in 12th. A drop down there for the shortcut for wood. And going to be a drop through the holes here as well. So we'll be taking the lower route and underneath the water pipe. And as you can see, this is all smooth. Yeah, very, very impressive. Visually, a very impressive track. And I think there's a lot less DNF points. I think it's a lot more protected and sort of smoothened out. As Wood getting another shortcut, so and straight into another, possibly. Bit of a slow one because of School of Thugs there, but it looks like they will. Watching a movie right now, so we're popping in and out. That is no worries. Oh, and Imposter Cheese, repping the orange in 10th. See them there peeking in the background. There they go. Lean through there. Good few positions gained for Imposter Cheese, but School of Thugs and Magic taking the shortcut route. So we'll watch Wood for a little bit longer, and then we'll go and take a look at everyone else. You see Real Cheese in 13th. You're popping in and out because you're playing Minecraft. Of course, no problems there. People that like to just have it on in the background, that's fine. Harvesting a lot of spruce logs. You enjoy that. Yeah, having it on in the background is totally fine with me. You know, at least you're here. At least you're having a good time. 30 stacks to be exact. No more, no less. And Cheese through the shortcut, Wood through the shortcut as well. So as we come out the portal, I think I'll come off the marble cam. But at least this will be a quick way to get back up to the start-finish line. Wood is just on the tail of Jake going into here. $30 stacks is the most you need, but yes, less. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll come out of the marble cam now. Onto lap 2. And Cheese has moved up to 5th. Beefcake currently in the lead. Westbrook 2nd. Harry 3rd. No, Cheese just going up into 3rd. Probably through the bowl here. Harry going the slower route through. Cheese storming off away into the main pipe. Then further up ahead. Looks like we've got some backrunners grouped up here. I wonder what's happened to them. It looks like you spread out quite quickly on this track. Might just be down to a speed difference. Westport's managed to get stuck on a slope. I don't know how they've managed that. But that's bad news for them as Cheese is going to come through and take 2nd. We've got a few back runners really far back. I don't know if they're just slow. We see Imposter Demon repping the yellow in 12th. We see the Real Demon here. Currently at the back. So yeah, the back runner's having some trouble, running pretty slow. Not sure if they've got stuck somewhere. Just realised there's a fan up here with some like smoke around, some fog around it. Quite a cool feature. Nice little aesthetic. In fact, while this race is in its early stages, we will have another look around as we follow the races through, see if we can see any more minor details that I might have missed. I'm sure there will be some. I'm sure I won't catch them all. Anything hidden? But Beefcake making their way down to this section now. In 1st. Cheese a bit further back in 2nd. See where Cheese is. A lot of names around here. I think we've probably gone past Cheese because there's Imposter Demon. There's Stormy. A bit of a battle going on between those. There is the real Cheese. Dropping to third as Zach's come through to take second. Going into the triangles. Going to be close on the exit. Some contact made. Shaq's giving Cheese a little push, so Cheese is going to reclaim. No, isn't going to reclaim second. As Storm King going through a different route is going to take second, so Cheese will be in third. A bad bounce there. Missing out on the shortcut pipe. Cheese will be in fourth. No, they won't because Shax is also up ahead. But Cheese will be in fifth. So Cheese in fifth, Zach in fourth, Shax in third, Storm King second, Beefcake still with the fastest lap in first. Good entrance there where Cheese bumps him straight up to second. But I think a bad exit has caused them to drop to fourth once again. So Shax and Storm King putting up a big fight up at the front. See Beefcake actually getting gained by Shax here. And get to the right tier, right level. Shax getting set back. Storm King going through a different pipe is going to go up into first. Beefcake getting the shortcut will retake that first place from Storm King. Stormy in sixth has taken the fastest lap. That lap. So we're on lap 3. Up ahead, Beefcake making good progress. Muffin now in second, actually taking the top route over here, so we'll follow them, see how this works out. Big bounce off that wall, but some good time gained. Chance to try and catch Beefcake. See Cheese coming through that top route as well in third. And then Zach just beating Storm King out. And they've got Shona, Dom, and Superboss. Side Effects almost getting the drop on the shortcut, but losing a bit of time. Snorker does get the drop, but they are a lap down. They are one of our back runners. So a good move by Snorker, but unfortunately not competing with our front runners here. See Storm King with a big bounce. Will Cheese get the bounce through the shortcut? They do. Where will they come out? They are behind Shona, so I think this is going to be a third place. It will be, so in front of Muffin and Storm King. Bwer now in sixth. I see Bwer getting past Muffin. Bad exit from the pipe. Going to block Storm King slightly. So Bwer up to fifth. Muffin in fourth. Getting caught up on the big spinner. Storm King's going to squeeze through. They're fighting for position between these two. Dom's going to use that to get an overtake, getting past both of them into a spinner. So there's a battle going on between Dom, Storm King, and Bwer. On the exit, they're going to be side by side with Muffin as well, but Muffin with a good run. Bwer carrying more momentum through, avoiding the obstacles. Going to get past Jake and chase down Muffin. Muffin and Beefcake. Beefcake losing some time there, so Cheese is going to pass Beefcake and will be chasing down Shona for the #1 spot. Shona getting held up on the pipes, so Cheese is going to fly through there and move up into first. Glad you made the most of it using the marble cam. Yes. Yeah, it was very good using that early, as no longer on the leaderboard for the top 20. So going on to lap 4, it's Cheese, Shona, Dom, Bwer, Muffin, Jake, Beefcake, Stormy. So Stormy and Storm King both fighting it out. The Storm King into the final area first. Jake having some trouble. Storm King is going to beat them into the portal. Stormy in 9th, having some trouble. Side Effects is going to go straight in, but they are a back runner, so Stormy's going to go through. Westport in 10th. So we make our way back up to the top. See Stormy with a good run through the first section. It's going to move up into 4th, still holding that fastest lap. Cheese still holding on to first, Shona second, Dom third. Then we have Boer, Jake, and Beefcake. You check back and you've seen you in first. Yep, you are indeed. But Shona is not far behind, chasing down Cheese. Steroids? No, I think it's probably just all skill. Make sure they're all drug tested. We don't allow any drug use over here. The bannable offence. Shona having some trouble on the corner. Does get going again, but not quick enough to stop Cheese from reclaiming first. But Shona is going to get the quicker route round here. It's going to pass Cheese. Cheese goes the long way round. So Shona now in first. Dom getting the drop down shortcut as well. But Cheese with a lot of speed is not going to give up this first place easily. Going to take it back once again. Shona and Dom very close together, but having trouble with the spinners. So Beefcake is gaining. It doesn't look like anyone's lining up with the shortcut either. Beefcake's just going to miss out. So Cheese is going to remain safe up in first for now. See Christopher just getting into the shortcut, riding the wall along and making it in, but they are one of our back runners, so time increase for them, but they won't be competing with our front runners here. But Boer does get through the shortcut. See where they come out. This has pushed them up to 5th, so a nice gain for them. See Demon currently side by side with Boer, but being lapped. One lap down. We head over to the pipes. We see Cheese already just going into the portal, still holding that lead. A couple of our back runners, and then Shona in second, Beefcake in third, and Boer very close behind in fourth. Beefcake with a perfect entrance into the portal is going to get the best run there. So we're losing a position there to Dom. They're battling it out up at the top, so we'll head up and see what is going on. We do tend to miss these exits at the moment. Trying to watch them fighting it out going into the portal itself. So like I say, if those were transparent, it'd be much easier to track them through here without having to go into the pipe directly. Be able to watch them from above. But we're moving up into second, so a good start to lap 5. We see Cheese in trouble, getting caught up on a spinner, sending them backwards. Do get back into the booster in time to keep hold of that first. Dom moving up into second, chasing down Cheese, having some trouble with the spinner themselves. See Boer dropping down in the background. And Shona just following. Don't want to be in trouble? Well, try and stay out of them spinners. Keep yourself out of the trouble. So Stormy still holding that fastest lap, is in 5th. Now dropping to 6th, Westport in 7th, Shax in 8th. Now Storm King in 8th, a few positions jumping around here, so people still battling it out. But everyone, as you can see, very spread out as we get an overview of the track. Everyone's spread all over the place. So clearly something happened in the first lap that spread everyone around a bit. As people don't seem to stay too close together in this track. Which does of course add some challenge to trying to keep an eye on everyone. Does mean we tend to then focus on our race leaders, as everyone else gets left behind. And she's currently being our race leader in this track showcase. Shona in second. No, we're now in second. Shona in third, fighting with Dom. We're getting caught up on a spinner. Shona and Dom getting the better line there. Shona with the perfect line through is now in second. Dom in third. Stormy fighting out with Blur. Looks like Stormy's going to get moving first from this hill. Blur's going to roll back once again. Going to lose quite a bit of time there in a couple of positions. Losing out to Westport and Beefcake. The Stormy's going to be going through this route. I think is the longer route to go. With Dom in third, Westport moving up to fourth, Beefcake moving up to fifth, so definitely the longer route for Stormy there, dropping to sixth. Then Alice going through the quicker route. China coming up to seventh, Alice in eighth, Bwer now down to ninth. Shax and Poms close behind. Poms with a good amount of speed through here. Little bounce off the spinner, but Bwer's going to lose some momentum. Falling through that hole. Shax is going to get a good line down the left. Alice getting stuck on one of the triangles. It's going to get moving again before Bwer can take that position. They're going down into the final pipes. Beefcake's in fourth, Stormy in fifth, Westport sixth, Poms seventh, Shax eighth, China ninth, Alice 10th, Shady in 11th, and Bwer down to 12th, Muffin down to 13th, Jake after a good start down to 14th. Got Pesky in 15th, Zach 16th, Storm King, well, Baz now 17th, Storm King 18th. Being overtaken by Armtech, and then Dazza in 20th. So back up onto lap 6 and halfway through the race. See China here having some difficulties. Shady coming through the very good line is going to take a couple of positions. Now, of course, if we didn't have this, if we didn't change the colour to transparent, then we could track them through the wall, through the walls, like so. We can track the names. Is one way we could do it. Obviously, you don't get to see the marbles directly, but maybe people aren't as bothered by that. Who knows? So there is always watching it that way. But Storm King and Zach with a very good drop down into the toilet. Poms having some trouble through the sewer pipe. Side effects with some good momentum there, but getting bounced backwards off the spinner. Storm King and Poms are going to push their way through. Side effects going to get going again. Dazzle with a good line as well. So a lot of position changes happening in this battle for 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. And possibly 10th. As we head around, see Alice here in 3rd. No, Stormy in 3rd. Stormy just in front, chasing down Shona. Alice missing out on the bounce. It's going to be costly as Beefcake gets it. Gain a position there. And then from the drop down shortcut, Shona, Stormy and Beefcake are very close together. But she's nowhere to be seen. Miles ahead, leading this race. Shona's going to get the shortcut. That's going to be big for them. They move into 2nd, start to break away from Beefcake and Stormy. See Barto going past, Jenny going past a couple of our back runners. Dazza currently holding the fastest lap, taking that away from Stormy. And Stormy having some trouble with the triangles. Means Beefcake's going to try and break away in that third position. See which pipe they get into. So Beefcake going down probably the medium pipe, so does Stormy, so there's not going to be much of a gain there for anyone. Shona already through the portal. A bit of a race by Beefcake and Stormy, but both taking a similar line. Stormy really need a better line there to try and take third place. We watch everyone else making their way through. We'll head back up towards the top. We'll go see what everyone else is doing. See what's happening elsewhere. See TJ, Diamond Swords and Magic battling it out. Got quite a group in this middle section. See Imposter Wood there starting at the front and now trailing behind. In fact, I think all of our imposters are outside of the top 20. We see Wood, Sawyer, Nick, Just in Time, McWave and Budo fighting it out through this section. Chasing down Skyline, Superboss, Mario, Marley, Andrew, Armtech, Ibs, Skullthugs and Adam. So quite a big group up in the middle section, but all outside the top 20. Damn, Cheese has to harvest 20 stacks of oak logs. I think your focus should be on maintaining that first position. Although whatever you're doing does seem to be working, so maybe keep harvesting. We head around the track on lap 7. Make our way through the pack and head towards the front runners. Pesky Bird and Zor Westport, they're getting a good drop down. The shortcut, we've got China and Dom side by side. Stanky, I think, is a lap behind. We've got Wolf in 12th. Oh, Quack's gone off. We actually have someone that's found a way off the track. I mean, would it be a UMR stream if someone didn't find a way to DNF? So it looks like there will be a DNF. So a note to the track maker: you will always find a way to DNF. Cannot keep us in. Someone will always find a way out. If you ever want your track tested for DNFs, submit them over in our Discord, send them here for a showcase. I'm sure we'll find a way. Wood keeps trying to make top 20, keeps popping in and out. There is quite a battle going on just outside of the top 20. So as you can see, Wood popping back in once again with Jake, Just in Time and Ib. So there is some big battles going on between the main pack, trying to get up into top 20 and onto the leaderboard. Here we're following Storm King down at the final section. And Shona taking the lead from Cheese. So is Cheese's look changing? Are they running out of momentum here towards the end of the race? We are on lap 8 and Shona is now in the lead. Cheese in 2nd, Storm King 3rd, Stormy 4th, Dom's 5th, Shady 6th, Zach 7th, Beefcake 8th, Westport 9th, and Dom just moving up into 10th past Just in Time. So let's go and look for our front 2. Found Shona getting a drop down through the shortcut. So where is Cheese? Shona currently leading. Oh, Cheese is quite a bit further back. Something must have happened. A bit of time loss up at the front. Let's put Cheese a bit further back. Maybe it was the spruce that gave you the look. lucky spruce trees. As we see through this route, here is the gap all the way up to Shona. Shona is here alongside Tokyo, so a bit of time to make up for cheese. Shona flying away in the second half of this race. We see Woods moved up into 12th. They're just losing that spot out there. Shady just in front now in 12th. Well, a lot of jump arounds here. Just in time moving up to 10th. Fighting with Logan by the looks of things. Dazza taking the fastest lap, jumping into 13th. A lot of position changes. Pesky Bird to 16th. Shady bouncing around. A lot of jumping around on the leaderboard. From 10th down. People jumping on the leaderboard, off the leaderboard, up and down, all over the place. So there must be some big battles going on further back. Let's go and take a look. So we're looking for Dazza, Shax, just in time. It's just in time. Side by side with Sawyer, who is a lap down, so that'll be causing a bit of time loss for just in time, actually pushing them backwards. Not what they need. Oh no, Sawyer is on the same lap. Just updated there. Sawyer in 12th. So you can see we've got quite a big group up here. All fighting for their positions. And yes, Cheese, you need to spruce more. Want to get up into that #1 spot again. Of course, it is a showcase, no points up for grabs, but I'm sure you would like the bragging rights. Sure, people still want to get on the leaderboard, on the showcases, just as much. So you see Stormy now down to 11th, Pesky Bird up to 8th. Dazza going the quicker side is in 10th. So our middle pack starting to gain. I think they'll be fighting it out to the end. See Logan in 8th. Mom's not far in front in 7th. Beefcake very close to Poms as well. So a chance for top 6, possibly top 5. You see China's just around this area. And there's Zach as well. So actually our middle pack has a chance of getting up into the top 3. With everyone so close together in this middle section. Our top 2, Cheese actually now in the lead once again, so maybe this sprucing is working once again. Cheese in the lead, Shona in 2nd, Zach in 3rd, Storm King in 4th. It does seem like everyone around the middle pack is so close together there is a chance for any of them to grab that 3rd position. Too lazy to get diamond, or Shona's retaken 1st. So it could be costly. See Poms up into 3rd. And getting the top layer there, that'd be quick through that section. He's just in time getting chased down by everyone else. Stormy just behind, is going to be taking the top section over just in time. Then Dazza, Zach, Side Effects, China, Zor, and Storm King. Zor is a lap down looking at the leaderboard. Everyone else making their way through. So it's going to be all about getting these important shortcut routes. As we follow them through. Following Storm King here on the drop down. Currently in 4th. Zach just in front of Stormy. Will they both get the bounce? They do just side effects the big bounce there. Going flying. Cheese back up into 1st. So Cheese and Shona battling it out up at the front. Bombs in 3rd. Stormy in 4th. Zach, Storm King, then Dazza. Dazza with the fastest lap still. And they hold that till the end. Now let's head over to our front 2. Wherever they are. Go up to the beginning. See Cheese going quite slow through here, so Shona's reclaimed that 1st place. Cheese not getting a good exit from the portal as we go into lap 10. And Imposter Wood seems to have managed to get stuck on the edge of one of the shortcut entrances. So that'll be a DNF for them. Unless they can get going again quite soon, so maybe it won't be a DNF. We will see at the end of this. But back to our race leaders as Cheese has moved up into the lead. I managed to lose them once again. Gone too far. Go ahead of myself here. See Cheese heading through the pipe. Shona getting caught up on the spinners. Cheese doesn't get the best exit into the 2nd of the pipes, but Shona is having trouble with themselves. Just getting held up on those spinners. Cheese getting a bit of a rollback. Shona doesn't get a landing on the top section, so they'll have to deal with the spinners through this area as well. It's good news for Cheese trying to hold that lead. Shona is very close behind now. So Shona chasing down Cheese. Both of them avoiding the holes. Shona's going to cut in front with a better line through that corner. Cheese losing a bit of speed. Look like a Man U jersey. I don't remember what it was meant to be. I think it might be one of the country flags. I think. I'll have to have a closer look at it. Yeah, from a distance it does just look like a red and white with a bit of yellow, I think it is. White marble, then a red and yellow. It might be China. At a guess. But Cheese still trying to hold on to this lead. Shona's caught on one of the big spinners. Going to slow them down quite a bit. Can they get the shortcut? They do. This could be huge for Shona. Dropping down into the bottom. They will be just in front of Cheese as Cheese is running a bit slow through this bottom section. And Cheese's teammate Diamond Swords, another member of the Doggos, is one of the back runners but could cause some difficulties for Cheese. So it looks like Cheese has managed to get past them clean. But it doesn't look like they're going to give it up that easy. Cheese gets a bit of a rollback off the sewage. Shona already heading down to the portal and towards lap 11. A bit of a bounce for Shona, but it looks like they're getting an alright line in here. Can Cheese do any better? Shona through the portal already. Cheese just entering the portal section. Going to be taking a similar line. And then we have Cutsy in 3rd, Beefcake in 4th, Bombs in 5th, Peskybird 6th, Stormy 7th, Storm King 8th, Dazza 9th, Mario 10th currently, and McWave now with the fastest lap in 17th. So back up at the top, looks like Imposter Wood is still stuck. Okay, so it's a red square with a yellow sun. with what looks like a little ball inside. Oh, Cheese just missing out on the shortcut there. That could have been what they needed to get up into first. So yeah, honestly, not entirely sure. I thought it was flag, but now I'm unsure. Someone will probably tell me. I'm sure I'll be corrected at some point. So Shona, can they hold on to the lead as we're on lap 11 of 12? Or will Cheese be able to retake that first place? Looks like a cricket ball or something. It does a bit. It does. There's Imposter Demon in the yellow. I think it's a bit of a dark yellow as well. See Cheese making their way through the spinners. Not getting through totally clean here. And Kutsy's going to fly through the top out of nowhere. Kutsy moving up into second and a good drop down through the shortcut. So Kutsy is entering the battle for first in the late game. Shona seems to be bouncing around a bit, trying to get through the shortcut and missing out. So that is a big time loss for them. Maybe this is Kutsy's time. So we'll watch Shona dropping down. Do get into the next shortcut pipe. See Kutsy getting the shortcut. It's going to stay in front of Cheese, but doesn't get the shortcut pipe in this area. And neither does Cheese because of the spinner direction. So Shona's going to keep hold of a strong first. Kutsy in second, closely followed by Cheese. And how far behind is Stormy? Not too far behind, actually. Could have a chance at joining this battle. And then a bit further back is Mario. I don't think I've seen them. There's Mario coming around now. Moving up into fifth. Well, Pesky Bird getting the shortcut will retake that fifth place. Then Pom's sixth, Mario now in seventh. So a battle of their own happening a bit further back. Cheese does not have a good run through this section, dropping down to fourth. Stormy moving up to third. We see Kutsy trying to chase down Shona, but Shona has such a big lead. They just need to keep consistent all the way to the end as we are approaching the final lap of the race. They're heading down to the portal. Shona gets a good line there. I think there's some slight contact with Imposter Demon to help them out. So that would be huge for Shona. Big time increase. We now see Kutsy in second making their way through to the portal. A very good line for them, showing how it's done. Stormy coming around as well with a lot of speed, followed by Cheese. Going very wide, both of them are. Cheese with a bit of a rollback. That is not a good line for Cheese. This is a massive time loss. Having some big difficulty getting in means Mario's going to come through. Take fourth. Cheese just cannot get in this final portal. This could be a big throwaway. It's a disaster for Cheese going on to the final lap. But Stormy making their way up into first is now battling it out with Kutsy for that top spot. Shona dropping to third. Both of them on the spin at either side, battling it out. Kutsy outweighing, out-muscling. That's probably the right word. Out-muscling Stormy there, pushing the spinner in the direction they need. Stormy with a quick run through this section does get back in front of Kutsy. Kutsy getting held up. Poms along the top is now up in the battle, so the battle for first is getting tighter and tighter on this final lap. as the middle pack are catching up. Wood cheering on Stormy for the lead, for the win. See Poms now taking the lead. You see Stormy and Cutsy back in front. So Poms got the lead temporarily. Stormy's going to block Cutsy out. That is going to be a big time loss for Cutsy as Stormy makes it through both shortcuts in a row. So that is going to be huge for them. It's slowed down a little bit by the large spinner, but making good time on this final lap. Cutsy still in second, having some difficulties with the sewage. But Shona losing time, dropping to fourth. Poms now in third. Mario in fifth, Cheese in sixth. Esky in 7th, Beefcake 8th, Adam 9th, Storm King 10th. See McWave with the fastest lap, trying to keep hold of position in 12th. But Cutsy reclaiming the lead through this section, carrying a bit more speed. Stormy getting stuck on the triangles, needs to get moving if they want to try and get that #1 spot back before the end, as we watch Cutsy make their way through into the pipes, taking the middle one. We're going to head up to the finish line and see what happens here. Who is going to come out first? Cutsy does have quite a bit of a lead going into that final straight, and they keep hold of it. We see Imposter Cheese, one of our back runners. Cutsy still holding first, and Cutsy does cross the line in first, so they'll take the win on this track showcase. Stormy losing time. They must be struggling to get into the portal. It says Mario's moved up into second. Mario is going to take second. And Stormy there. Stormy is taking third. So a good final lap, but struggling at the end of it. So as you see everyone else making their way through, Shona taking fourth, Wood trying to cling on to the leaderboard at the bottom. It's going to be a battle to the end. We have some close finishes towards the bottom of our top 20. Poms in 5th. There's Imposter Wood on the move again. Pesky Bird is going to take 6th. Dom in 7th. Beefcake in 8th. Cheese will finish 9th. After such a strong race up at the front, kind of losing momentum in the last few laps. Here's a big group coming through. McWave will just take 10th. Just beating Ib and Adam. And McWave securing the fastest lap as well. We wait to see who comes through next. See Westport coming through for 13th, beating Zach to the line. Zach in 14th, Wolf 15th, China 16th, Wood coming through at 17th. Storm King dropping to 18th at the end there. Shax just beating Baz to the line for 19th, and Baz will be 20th. So that is our top 20. GR's in the chat. Is that what we're going to use? GR's. Good race. Good sportsmanship. Good race all round. But Cutsy, congratulations on the win on the track showcase. To speed time up a bit here and whiz around and let the DNF timer count down. And there are no results to input as this is a track showcase, so we'll watch Cutsy fly around this track waiting for everyone else to finish. And then we'll have the prediction results. So, thoughts on the track? I can't wait to do the prediction. It's Cheese's new job whenever Cheese is here. Well, Wood likes it. I do like it. Like I said, there are a couple of things I would change for if we were going to use it in a season. Maybe this will replace the original Sewer Speedway in future seasons. Cheese likes it, so we're getting likes all round. It is a bit awkward in some areas to watch. But you know what? I think as we got further through it, I dealt with it a bit better. It did seem like the marbles kind of spread out quite a lot towards the start, and then suddenly the middle pack just started grouping up together to make quite a dramatic finish, which was interesting. I'm not sure what happened at the start to spread them out so much. But yeah, I like it. The changes. I like the theme. Of course, adding more cosmetics and more to the idea of the sewer race and the toilet at the start. So yeah, a very good job. Very good job on this track. Very enjoyable to watch. Very enjoyable race. A lot of action all the way down to the end. So maybe we will see this replace the original Sewer Speedway in the future. And 12 laps seems to be perfect. It did seem to fill the time perfectly. Now, of course, we do have Sewer Speedway in our current season. And have we already had it? I'm going to have to double check this. I don't think we have. But I may be wrong. Maybe we did. Was it early on? It was very early on. It was the 4th race. So yeah, we did have Sewer Speedway already this season. So yeah, maybe in next season we'll see the new remastered version. But the DNFs, the predictions, let's see. Let's make our way down. We see Dazza, Baz's teammate, just missing out on a 20th. Boer also just missing out after a pretty good race. Jake dropping quite a lot. And we had one DNF, and that was Quack, that managed to find a way off the track. So Imposter Wood did actually manage to finish after getting stuck. But it is just the one DNF, Quack, being our one-off. So well done to them, being our one and only. And there we go, Cheese finishing the prediction. Thank you very much for that. And I don't even think anyone predicted. Did we have any? Oh, we did. Oh, we did have predictions. Is that Wood and Demon both winning? It looks like it might be. In fact, let's see details. I can do this. It was a correct prediction for Wood and Demon. So Demon keeping on the prediction streak the best they can. Trying to keep those predictions correct. But yes, I don't think we had anyone actually predict incorrectly. I think we only had the 2 predictions. So not a massive win, but a win either way. Better than a loss. Yeah, so that is it for the Sewer Speedway 2. And I think we've had a few tracks by Mr. Pants. All of which have been pretty good. So I look forward to seeing if there are any future creations that come from them. But that is going to be it for this stream. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.